hardware, software, making PowerPoint presentations and using Microsoft Word and that kind of thing. I actually learned how to make presentations from these ICT classes, which is interesting. And additional maths, which is just basically extra maths. It was a good subject because it made me better at maths, and alhamdulillah, I now do applied maths while I'm here in leaving cert, and it greatly helped me. Overall, it wasn't too different to what I was used to here in Ireland. What I would say the biggest difference between here and Sudan, from my experience, was that people were more competitive over there in terms of their academics. You find people asking, what did you get in that test, what did you get in that test, and so on. I think that, from my experience anyway, here in Ireland people are kind of more relaxed in that sense. But over there, yeah, it was really competitive. I'd say much more competitive than here, in my opinion. My school had a lot of exams, twice a week, which was a lot. So alhamdulillah, I got used to doing exams, and that was good because it kept you on your feet. You weren't really able to slack off. Because you had exams 2 times a week, you always had to keep studying, which was good because you had to work hard. Kiberda was a mixed school, where boys and girls were in different classes. I was in grade 10, like I said earlier, and grade 10 was divided into 10A and 10B. 10A was the boys' class, and 10B was the girls' class. So that's how it was. Instead of tables and chairs, like you have here, like desks, and each desk would have like one student at it, you'd have a bench with long tables in front of them. So it'd be like, say, there'd be a row of benches here, a row of benches here, and one aisle where the teacher could walk up and down. That would be how the class was set up. Instead of going to different rooms for different subjects, we'd stay in the same room for most of the day. And when there was a new subject, a different teacher would walk into the room. So that was different. One thing I forgot to put in here was that the school week over there is different here in Ireland. Over here, the weekend is a Saturday and Sunday, and the school week is from Monday to Friday. Over there, the weekend's Fridays and Saturdays. So that took a while to get used to. Like, you're in school from Sunday to Thursday, which was strange. But after a while, you get used to it. As I said earlier, I learned a huge amount at school, and a lot of the topics I'm doing now for my leaving cert, I already covered in Sudan, which gave me a great head start, which alhamdulillah, I'm very grateful for. During the first day, I was surprised at how fast people talk to each other in Arabic. You had all these slang words in Sudan that I didn't understand, and it was really quick, and I wasn't able to follow. But eventually, I got used to the pace, and I learned the slang words, and I made friends very quickly, alhamdulillah. People were friendly, I got to know people. And some of them I still stay in contact with them to this day, which alhamdulillah was very good. I got to meet new people and broaden my horizons. I also got to know my extended family very well. I always visited my relatives, not just the ones who, I had some relatives who lived within walking distance from me, and I went to them pretty much every day. But also during the weekends when I was off school, I'd keep visiting some other relatives, and we were always having ziyarah together. Yeah, always visiting people. And as Sudanese people, I learned that we really love weddings. Very, very frequently. Yeah, very, very frequently. Most of the time when I went to a wedding, it was for somebody I didn't even know, which was strange. A lot of weddings. Zaydab is where my mother comes from, and it is an agricultural town where people grow, crops and things like that, balah, all that stuff. It's located about 300 kilometers north of Khartoum, and the people are really friendly over there. You walking down and you find somebody who would invite you into your house and give you some asir or whatever. It was very hospitable and everything, which I found very nice. This is part of my grandfather's farm in Zaydab. So you have like little water going there and the greenery and all that, which you don't really see much of in Sudan when you're in Khartoum. It's mainly like sand and roads and all that, but here I'm gonna get to see some greenery, which is nice. This is Al Banton. So when you're going from Khartoum to Zaydab or Zaydab to Khartoum, you have to cross the River Nile, and you do that by getting on a boat called Al Banton. It's basically a ferry where you drive your car onto it, it brings you to the other side of the river, and then you get off. So that's basically what it is, Banton. Here's some pictures on the Banton. People bring also their cattle. So you have your sheep, your manayas, and all that stuff. Berber is where my dad comes from. and it takes quite a while to get there. The drive from Khartoum, it's about a 4 or 5 hour drive. On the way there, there's not much to look at because it will be one long road. It will be like one highway, and to your right you see sand like that, and to your left you see the same thing, and just for hours and hours and hours on end you just see nothing but that really. Yeah, it's not much to look at, but I don't know. You get there eventually. And here's a picture inside out. No, not inside out. Sorry. So how's over there? There are a few things I liked, actually a lot of things I liked myself, sorry. But one of the things was the bonding between people that I mentioned earlier, where people, send them to each other. It was a good kind of, people kind of together as a family, which I really liked. New traditions, culture and experience, which was nice because, you get to broaden your horizons and you're able to experience different things. Halal food was another thing that I really liked. You didn't have to worry about, is this halal, is this not halal? You can just go anywhere and whatever, it's halal. The mosques, there's plenty of mosques, so if you wanted to pray in Jama'ah, it wasn't a problem. My house actually had a mosque pretty much right in front of it, so you always just heard that adhan, which is different because you don't really get that experience here. Alhamdulillah, it's very good. This is talking about the halal food I was on about. There's a restaurant, and we're just kind of eating there. And that's what it is.
Is it halal?
Yeah, definitely. This is another restaurant. While we were there that day, they had a couple of comedians who gave nukat and talked about stuff. What I'm about to show you is one of the jokes that one of the people said. So just to give you some background on the joke. A man named Abdul Qayyum has a fire in his house. So Abdul Qayyum nangamat haliyat bidu. That's it. Sorry, I don't think came on.
No.
Technical issues. Sorry about that. The biggest disadvantage, I'd say, was the very slow internet. It was frustrating when I was there. I was having to wait for things to load and load and load. But alhamdulillah, I got used to it eventually. Unfortunately, when you walk into the entrance of mosques on the side of the road, sometimes it's sad that you see some beggars who ask for money. It's not a nice thing to see. But inshallah, you're able to help them, and which is good when you're able to. Some people are going to try lying to you and tricking you to pay a lot of money for things, for rickshaw fares, for example. But this could be fun because haggling. You're trying to say khamsa la, and you're trying to bring it down. They're trying to make you pay more, and the haggling experience is not something you really get to do here in Ireland. But it was nice. It's fun, like I said. Streets can get quite dirty when it rains. Because when it rains it gets all muddy and you have to kind of try walking around everything, and it's not nice, but the good thing about Sudan is that it doesn't rain that often, but when it does, it creates a lot of hassle. So, overall, I'm very glad that I went to live in Sudan for a year. I learned a lot of things, not only academic subjects, but also about my country and my family and my culture and all that. I made many friends, and alhamdulillah I got to know a lot of people. And it took me a while to adjust to a new environment and a new country and a new climate. It was really hot over there compared to here in Ireland, obviously. But it took a while to get used to that, but alhamdulillah eventually I got used to it and I got adjusted. And I would personally recommend it to anybody who's able to do it during Hajj. Consider going to Sudan for it. Thank you for your time. Any questions?